Hi neighbors. Today I'm thinking about when my kids were young, and gosh, I was in my early 20s. Everybody had their kids young back then, and I had 3 under 3, and looking back it seems like it was children raising children, but we did the best we could. And children of the 60s, we kind of we were a little bit hippie and thinking about healthy options for our children, though, too. We wanted them to have the best, and doing some from scratch, cooking, things like that. And maybe it's when we started giving them apple juice instead of Kool-Aid, or oatmeal instead of Fruit Loops. You know, things like that, just because we thought they were healthier options. And for a snack, they might have apple slices. And for the soccer game, if you were the person that was bringing the snack at halftime, you'd bring orange slices instead of cookies. And some of us made Play-Doh. You could buy it at the store. It was not that it was so expensive, but we just felt like it was better. A better quality, and we like to do things like this just because we could, because it was fun, because we're still kids ourselves. We like to try new things. But look at this. We didn't have the internet then. I've saved this all these years. I mean, my kids are 50 years old now. Good grief. But this is my Play-Doh recipe. Now, I must have copied it from a newspaper or a magazine, and I've used it over and over. Copied it on recipe cards to give to my kids to make Play-Doh for their kids. And so I thought it'd be fun to make another batch today with you. The ingredients are pretty simple. The only thing you might not have on hand is cream of tartar. I wouldn't have had it back then when my kids were young. I would have had to go buy cream of tartar, especially to make the Play-Doh. But I have some today. Everything goes into the pan. I was thinking this could even be the same Revereware pan I used to use back then. Love Revereware. It'll last forever, right? Okay, so we'll turn the, well, let's put our ingredients in first. 1 cup of flour, just regular all-purpose flour. 1 cup of water. A 1/2 cup of salt. 2 teaspoons cream of tartar. 1, 2, and 2 tablespoons of oil. Just regular vegetable oil. That's all I would have had in the house then. Didn't have canola oil yet. It was just vegetable oil. Okay, now we can start warming it up. Medium heat. And you also want to think about what color you want it to be. St. Patrick's Day is near, so today I'm going to make green. So just have fun with that. Stir it up and see how it looks. Ooh. Well, it's a little fluorescent green. That's okay, it's a pretty color. Even if it's not something St. Patrick would enjoy. Now you just keep stirring it. You can't leave it. All right, keep stirring it as it cooks. It's not going to look like much for a while. It'll start to clump up. I like that color. Another thing about this recipe, you know exactly what's in it compared to what you buy at the store. I mean, you can read the ingredients label, but it's all perfectly edible. I wouldn't recommend it. I actually tried. I tried it once, and ooh, it's very salty. It's not good, but you know, it can't do any harm if some small child decides to have a bite. Now I can feel it starting to thicken. Need to kind of scrape it off the bottom so it doesn't stick. You can see it's getting lumpy like that. See what's on the spoon? You might think, oh no, this isn't working. Just stick with it. Now you want to keep cooking it and stirring it until it starts to look kind of dry. Okay, just use your best judgment when you think it's done. All right, pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to take it off the heat. Shut the burner off. Okay. Now it's done. But there's one more step. When it's cool enough that you can pick it up in your hands, that you can handle it. Okay. I always had my kids, I didn't want to burn them, but I always had them take it when it was still pretty warm and start kneading it. Toss it around, kind of hot potato. It cools off real fast, and when you're kneading it in your hands as it cools, that's what turns it into the beautiful Play-Doh that we're going to end up with. Okay. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Whoa. It's hot. It's hot, but look how nice. It's smooth. All those lumps are gone. So you just keep kneading it this way until it's cool enough to play with. We'll take it over to the table. Take it over back to the table, and I'll show you a couple of tricks. Okay, it's all nice and cool and beautiful. Dayton agreed to come and help me. I haven't told her that I tried to make green, but I grabbed the fluorescent food coloring. So it's a pretty color, but it's not St. Patrick's green.
Well, St. Patrick's was originally blue, so.
Oh, that's right.
And it was changed to green. So.
We found that out yesterday. Yeah, a little trivia. Anyway, let's each take some. Well, Dayton used to play with this homemade Play-Doh when she was a little one. What I always do, so I'm not that creative or imaginative, I guess, because I always make a ball. Like if I have a little one here with me, I make a ball, I stick my thumb in it, and I make it into a little bowl. And I think that I'm the cleverest person around, and they just ignore me and go on making their snakes. So, see? There's a little bowl. But we have some, we can make witch's hair. You want me to make some witch's hair?
Oh, she's gonna use the garlic press. That's our little tool for fun.
What I wanted to say,
Didn't
though,
know what witch's hair meant.
what I wanted to say was that, you know, being a grandma, that we don't have the little ones around all the time, and I don't have all these Play-Doh apparatus there that you can buy at the store. But so we go through our utensil drawer and try to find fun things like this. But the garlic press is the funnest. Woo! There's our witch's hair, or whatever you want it to be. So, you know, we just find things. I have some cookie cutters. Kind of like when the little one's visiting and it's time for their bath. I don't have all the bath toys, so I get in the cupboard. I get in the cupboard and get out plastic dishes and things like they can pour water with and stuff like that.
That's all you need in the bath. Oh, too. You're supposed to be getting clean, not having the best time ever.
That's right. They don't know that. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, there's a little gingerbread man. Anyway, this is lovely Play-Doh, and it doesn't have that weird smell. Like I think the store-bought stuff has a peculiar smell.
Well, I wouldn't eat it still.
Yeah, I was telling him earlier that it's fine to eat it. I tasted it once, though. I don't recommend it, but it won't hurt you to eat it. But it's mostly salt, flour and salt. So, but look at this little guy. What are you making, Dayton?
Pancake.
But you know, Dayton does soap, and she has all the scents. It might be fun to scent it. Put a scent in it next time. I don't know.
It might harden.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Yeah. But all you need to do, this will keep for a long time. I put it in the refrigerator in an airtight container. Back in the old days, it was always a Cool Whip container. That was the Play-Doh. And I actually wrote Play-Doh on the top. I had one that I always used. But it'll keep for a long time if you just do that with it. So, are we having fun like little kids? So I hope you'll try this with your little ones. Super fun. Let them do the kneading when it's warm, because that's the exciting part.
Easy peasy.
So thanks for coming along on this Back in Time adventure with us. See you next time.
Have fun making Play-Doh.